Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be getting some more RO water for the saltwater tank. We're going to be going to a local reef store that's near me. It's called Detroit Reef Club. I've been there before. They sold me some calcium and magnesium and a couple of the saltwater test kits. I have used those in the past to check my actual phosphate levels in here. But today I'm just going to go pick up some RO, maybe get some corals if they have some deals going on. I plan on getting just frags only. But here we go. Come with me as I go and get that stuff. Alright, so here we are back at the apartment. We are going to actually be mixing our salt water this time. The place that I usually get my salt water from, they're closed. The owner is on vacation. So here I am actually mixing my own. I've got a 6-gallon jug here. I want to assume that this is filled up to about 5 gallons, but I'm not too sure on how much water volume is in here. So I'm just going to do 5 gallons worth of salt water. So in my RODI, I will do a scoop for each gallon of water I have. So this is, I think, 5 gallons. So I'm going to do at least 5 scoops in here. And then once I do that, I'm going to make sure to shake up the water as well. So that way I can actually hope that my salt is incorporated into the water. Now we're going to move over to tackling cleaning the glass on this tank. So again, I did a little bit of an overfeeding this week, kind of poor decision making on my point. I mixed some fish eggs and mysis shrimp as well as some phytoplankton into a cup, and then when I did that, I took and would douse the tank at least once a day, maybe twice. And I think that's just what had all of these diatoms just spread out throughout the tank, was because of my overfeeding. So during this whole process of cleaning the tank, I made sure that I was getting as much of the diatoms off of the glass as possible, and especially the filter. As soon as I get both of those cleaned, Then I'm going to come in with my siphon and make sure that I siphon up as much of the detritus and debris that I did stir up in the tank. Once I know that has happened, I'm going to add in my salt water. Here I'm adding in RO water up to a good point, so that way when I go to drain the actual tank, I am topping off with regular water instead of salt, so that way I'm not raising the salinity too high in the tank. I had noticed that the bio wheel wasn't really moving too much anymore, so I wanted to figure out why that was the case, so this is what I'm doing here. And now here we go with actually cleaning out the tank. So I'm making sure that anything that I see floating around or whenever I disturb the sand below, that I'm actually getting as much of this stuff floating around as possible. As soon as I get that stuff up, then I will move on with adding in the salt water. So now here we go with adding in our salt water. I've sped this one up too because moving around this jug and actually trying to get it to do a proper water pour is the biggest headache. You have to angle it a specific way, you got to hold it a specific way, and then once you actually do get it to start pouring out the water, you have to hold that position until it drains just enough to where then you can turn it again and drain it in a different way. Alright, this is perfect. So now that we've actually got the tank filled up with water, now we're going to go ahead and add in some clarity and then make sure that all of the water parameters are in a good spot. I had actually just seen another piece of moss there that I wanted to get rid of. So after plugging back in the water filter, I'm just making sure that that bio wheel is actually moving again. I think, again, that was the reason why I did have a lot of the detritus moving around. I go ahead and actually change the water filter because I figure, okay, maybe this filter is actually backfilled. So I'm going to go ahead and add in the new water filter and then put in the old one behind it. So that way the water still comes through, it'll still drop into the tank, and then we will also still be adding to our beneficial bacteria source in the new water filter as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in some Smart Start Complex. This is a beneficial bacteria that is strictly for saltwater tanks. I've heard it's better than Seacum, so we're going to try this out for a little bit and see how we like it. Okay, so I've got my clarity running through here right now, so it's a little bit cloudy still. There's still a couple spots that I can see too of like algae. Those are some little rough spots, so I'm going to have to get a coarser pad to actually wipe some of this algae off. But here are some of the corals I got. This one is a bird's nest, currently acclimating. I threw a little bit of the water from the tank inside of each bag. And then this is the other coral. I don't know if you can really see it that well. You'll be able to see it more once I put it actually on the rack. But I'm going to let this sit for about 30 minutes, let everything kind of reacclimate and come back to accurate parameters. And then I will start adding in the corals that I got. Okay, so here we are with a close-up of the frag rack. I'm going to take out the bird's nest first, and I'm going to place that one on the frag rack. So let me try to get this out of here without damaging it. Okay. And then we're just going to place this. think right here will be good. So that's the first one in there. And then let's try to get out this coral. This one is, I can't think of what he said the name of this was. If you know, leave a comment down below and let me know, so that way I don't seem like an idiot. But here it is. Go ahead and place this one in. Place this one right in the back, right there. I'm gonna have to move that other one. Let me go get rid of this bag of water. Okay, so now I will just ever so gently get this one, just like that. There we go. So this front one here, this one is the bird's nest, he said. And then I can't think of the name of this one back here. If you do know the name, please comment down below and let me know what that is. But anyway, thank you so much for watching today, guys. Clean the aquarium here. I'm gonna clean the glass as well because we've got a lot of salt creep on there. And then we picked up those corals, so hopefully we can pick up some more soon. As always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.